Hi, this is Dr. Simone Ravis, and it's great to be with you again. First off, I wanted to thank you one more time for leaving any thoughts or questions you may have had after video 2. Second, if you haven't yet viewed videos 1 and 2, please take some time to review them before watching this video. It will make a lot more sense if you do it in order. At least I hope so. Third, a brief review of where we left off. We've been looking at different reasons about why businesses are sluggish or unsuccessful. We've listed a number of reasons for failure and whether they were caused by external or internal, i.e. the owner's, characteristics. Without exception, the reasons could all be attributed to an owner who was not on top of his or her inner game. Let's take a look at the outer and the inner games. The outer game is played on an external arena to achieve an external goal. The inner game takes place within your mind and faces obstacles like irrational thoughts, also known as stinking thinking, limiting beliefs, assumptions, negativity, self-doubt, and fear. The success of your outer game is defined by your inner game. The inner game is played to overcome the obstacles that prevent accessing full potential and maximum performance. Once the inner game is mastered, success in the outer game, achieving or surpassing your business and life goals, follows naturally. This is a great quote. There is always an inner game being played in your mind, no matter what outer game you are playing. How aware you are of this game can make the difference between success and failure. That's Tim Galway. Let's look at one of the frequent reasons listed for small business failure to determine its true causes. One of my clients, Jessica, came to see me for what she called financial problems. As described by her, her company's poor cash flow might be seen as an external problem. It turned out, though, that the real reason was internally related. Jessica simply hadn't set up the system to send out invoices properly. Business owners often fail to set up systems. Sometimes, like Jessica, they may have the irrational belief that if they just keep working harder, they'll achieve success. And setting up systems is a waste of time. Jessica's inner game was also off in a different way. She was actually going through the motions of working hard, despite having unconscious beliefs that she was a failure and could not succeed. So why would she want to look at the scary future? You can't take the ostrich head in the sand approach when you're running a business. I helped Jessica realize her irrational unconscious beliefs about being unworthy of success, and she learned how to challenge them and jumpstart her success by retraining her brain through developing and focusing on rational positive thoughts, using techniques you can easily learn like cognitive tools, visualization, and neurohypnosis. Without all of the stress and pressure, Jessica had the clarity of mind to prioritize and set up her goals and responsibilities. After our work together, Jessica no longer had any cash flow problems as her business became very successful. She'd also gained the sense of self-confidence, freedom, and balance she'd always wanted. A number of you asked questions about how your thoughts could really affect your success. Also, some of you had questions about having negative thinking. Let me address these. When your thoughts about yourself and your situations are irrational and negative, your emotions and behaviors are unhealthy and distorted as well. This has nothing to do with your intelligence. In actuality, we're all born with a negative cognitive bias, which served our ancestors in terms of survival, but which requires us to actually take action to be positive. There's actually a ratio related to this discovered by psychology's Barbara Fredrickson, which is a ratio of 3-to-1. To be successful in business, finance, intimate relationships, or personal health, you must generate at least 3 positive thoughts and feelings for every negative thought or feeling. Besides the biological negative bias, our minds are full of negative self-talk and thoughts that we've overheard, misheard, or were told ever since the time we were young. Up until we're about 7 years old, our brains act as sponges, and we don't yet have the rational filters to screen out thoughts which aren't necessarily true. Most of these negative thoughts end up in our unconscious and aren't easily available to conscious access. People who are on top of their inner game are motivated, inspired, clear-thinking, and not befuddled by negative emotions. They know they must study the market and financial needs, engage in marketing activities, and adjust to changing markets and competitive forces to succeed. In addition, they can even enjoy their work and their lives. On the other hand, what if one is hindered by irrational negative thoughts and isn't thinking so clearly or positively, and is befuddled by negative emotions like frustration, fear, helplessness, anger, or anxiety? You can tell that this person's inner game is not going to lead to external success. Sometimes it's hard to connect with our thoughts. What is clear is when you're feeling a negative emotion, such as anger, stress, depression, fear, anxiety, or frustration. Experiencing negative emotional feelings from now on should serve to you as a red flag. Whenever you notice you're experiencing them, I want you to quickly ask yourself this: what am I thinking negatively about myself? Okay, here is an example to get rid of your illogical thinking and its resulting negative emotions and reactions. Let's say I made a minor mistake doing some kind of menial task, and my unconscious irrational belief came to the surface, voicing, "You're such a loser, you're such a failure." To eliminate the negative distorted thinking, I would examine this negative thinking from a rational perspective. I might say, well, if I'm such a failure, have I ever succeeded at anything in my life? I'd think and probably come up with different examples of when I'd done something right or successfully. Aha! Got you, stinking thinking. The irrational way I was thinking before would be replaced with the rational positive thoughts. Plus, as neuroscience has taught, repeating such thinking and being in touch with your emotions positively retrains your brain, generating more positive feelings and actions. As you've seen, the tips I've shared with you over the week have been powerful in their potential impact. How would you like to go deeper and learn even more ways you can eliminate negative stress, negative thinking, and sabotaging behaviors, and enhance your productivity, positivity, performance, and success? How do you think your life would be different? Take a few moments to imagine having everything you need and want in every aspect of your life: freedom, business, success, wealth, self-confidence, family, friends, more time, travel, and, well, you fill in the rest. How great does that feel? You can have it. To further support you, in just a few days, I'll be offering a 5-week course, 100% guaranteed, to help you achieve this ultimate life. It's called The Science of Success: Retrain Your Brain to Powerfully Optimize Your Business and Your Life. You'll learn incredibly effective techniques like EMDR, tapping, mindfulness meditation, neurohypnosis, positive psychology, and yes, even feeding and walking your brain. Make sure to watch for this awesome offer in your inbox in the next few days. Then register right away to get a place in the class and to get a phenomenal time-limited cost savings, plus a number of fantastic bonuses. Your new future is waiting for you. Again, please remember to write down any comments and questions so I can respond during the upcoming program. Until then, when you notice any feelings of frustration, worry, anger, anxiety, stress, and so on, Remember to ask yourself what you are thinking negatively about yourself. Reminder, if you think it's all about the situation or event, you've got to dig deeper into your thoughts. It's been an absolute delight, and until we meet again in the course itself, I wish you purpose, passion, prosperity.